So guys, I don't think I ever talked about this about what's going on with Jeff Hardy. So uh, so this video we're gonna check out is three officers pulled guns on Jeff Hardy during DUI arrest. Police video shows TMZ Sports. Now we're gonna watch it together, but I know that there was a lot more into that based on just them putting a gun out of putting a gun towards Jeff Hardy. So before we check this out, if you have not done so, make sure you guys subscribe to my channel so that way I can provide more content for you guys. I want to be able to, I want to be able to entertain you guys, which with my content, and I want to, have chats with you guys every once in a while. When I do live streams and stuff like that. So I appreciate you guys' support, and like I said, make sure you guys subscribe so I can put more content for you guys. I want to build up my channel. I got a goal in mind that I want to achieve, so appreciate that. Now, let's check this out. By the way, I'm not going to show the clip because it shows, them pointing the gun at Jeff Hardy, and, with YouTube rules, I cannot show the video, so just gonna watch it together, and, the link will be in the description box, so it is what it is, but yeah, let's check it out.
DG 13, 1050, Signal 14, trail stop, I-95 northbound, confirmed to 5-4. Signal 12, we received multiple calls on. I'm getting an update now. It looks like he was going to pull over. 1109, is the vehicle pulled over yet? 1050. Northbound to 52.
See, they take out the entire scene where they were chasing him down because he was driving elsewhere, and chances are he could have killed somebody with that. So, and if you've done your research, you know that Jeff Hardy he's done some times in jail. He got out like alcohol problem, drug problems, and shit like that. So, they had to protect themselves. It is what it is. Especially you got multiple records. I mean, what can you expect from the cops, But media is out there, they pull, I mean, you know how they are with cops, I mean, they try to do everything they can to make sure the cops are bad people, which is absolutely false. Not all cops are bad. There's still good cops up there. And if you watch the full video and not just this TMZ clip, you see that they're good cops,
Mr. Venus? Okay, I'm Trooper Stone, I work for the Highway Patrol. We got several 911 calls on you. You know why we might have gotten some calls? You don't know? You tell me. You're all over the road, what's going on with that?
It's a shame, because Jeff Hardy, he's a hell of an entertainer. He's a hell of an entertainer, man. As a wrestler. It's a damn shame.
Yes, no seat. Stand over there, Trooper. Alright, so, why are we kind of all over the place, running on and off the road? We got like, what, 3, 4 911 calls on you? What's up with that? Where do you come from? North Carolina? And where is your final destination? So you're coming from North Carolina, going to North Carolina? I got you. You have an active driver's license on you? Is it in the car? Where is it at in the car? Yeah, where's the wallet located? I can get it. Where's it located? Somewhere near. So you said you have a doctor's appointment for your head coming up? Do you mind if I ask what that's for? Brain scan? Okay. What would be causing you? Actually, I can't hear you. Come on over here.
that leads into the thing of the I think it's called sobriety test. It's where they make sure how much you have drank, and they check you out and find out how drunk you really are. How's your balance and everything else. So I'm sure they're gonna show that later on. It's a shame, man.
Mr. Hardy. We're gonna keep our hands out of our pockets, though. Okay, I appreciate you. You Jacksonville Jaguars fan? Come on. Yeah. Well, I just saw the shirt. All right. What I want you to do, just stand on the white line and face me. You can hear me pretty clearly. Okay, good deal. I just want to make sure. Do you wear glasses or contacts?
He said hi to the camera.
All right. What I want you to do is put your feet together, arms down to your side. Just relax. You know what day it is? What I would like you to do, arms down by your side, feet together. And put them a little bit more together, like this. Look at my feet. Mr. Hardy, look at my feet. Put them together, and arms down to your side. All right, we'll run with that. What I want you to do is look at the very tip of my pen with your eyes only, okay? Don't move your head for any portion of this exercise. You understand so far? Right, try to open your eyes. Very good. Try and open your eyes as much as you can. I'd like to see your pupils, okay? Alright, follow it up, please.
And that's what they're doing
Not out loud.
the test.
You may begin.
Which I'm sure they already found out by now, DUI.
Slower.
They already found that out already, so.
Hey, wait, give me your other set of cuffs, please. I think you missed 24. Just kidding. Alright. We'll break it down, we're going to do 2 handcuffs, okay? So the time is 9:54 a.m. You are under arrest for the offense of DUI, okay?
Yeah, as expected. It's a shame, man. It is really a shame. Okay, so what they didn't show on TMZ, they showed pretty much half of it, or like a couple clips of it. But beforehand, before they put him over, you see Jeff Hardy, he was swerving around on, I believe it was I-95 or I-95, one of those two. I know this is around the Orlando area. And, you see him, just swerving around, almost causing accidents. I mean, if you see the video, I'll put on the link below on the full length of the video, so you guys can go and check it out yourself. But, he almost did it a couple times where it was like almost like close call. Like, he could have caused an accident a whole bunch of times. And it's a shame. And people gotta realize, Jeff Hardy, he has like multiple records of DUIs and drugs and all that crazy shit. So, as an officer, as a cop, sometimes you gotta protect yourself because you just never know. So that's why you see the cops, they did what they had to do to protect themselves because you just never know. You know what I mean? But after that, no, by that time they dropped their weapon and you do what you're told by the cops. You don't disobey them, and you don't have an issue. You know what I mean? That's a lot of people. You have to obey. You have to obey the law. You have to obey. As they say, and you gotta do. You gotta ask. You gotta basically just have some respect. You know what I mean? It's just at the end of the day, cops are human beings. And yes, they can make mistakes here and there, but not all cops are bad. You know what I mean? You do, my dad always tell me, you do what you're told and you won't have an issue. You don't do what you're supposed to do, then you're gonna have problems. And as far as I'm concerned, they both Jeff Hardy and the cops, they both cooperated with each other, so everything was going smooth. Especially after watching the longer clip, you guys are gonna see like one of the cops, he recognized him that he was Jeff Hardy. I was like, oh shit, that you, Jeff Hardy? Yeah, you got a brother. his brother Matt, WWE. Yeah. So it made it even more comfortable for them. But it's a damn shame, man. I've heard that Jeff Hardy, he's supposed to get help from AEW. I don't know how it's gonna affect him. I don't know if he's really gonna change. Because, I mean, it's been. I don't know how many times this dude has been arrested. I have no idea. It has been a whole bunch. You know what I mean? It's a damn shame, man. That shows you right there the impact of how wrestling can do to you. You know, that's why I always say I have nothing but respect for wrestlers. Cause listen, man, they put on a show day in and day out, every single day, every single night, and it's not easy. And your body takes a toll on you eventually, physically, mentally, emotionally, and sometimes financially, depending on how you do your money, how you manage your money. But more importantly, physically and mentally, it really takes a toll on you. I'm sure that's probably part of the reasons he has, those alcohol addictions and drug addiction. And let's face it, he's not the only ones. I mean, you think of other wrestlers like, I don't know, like Scott Hall or maybe, I cannot remember as much. I think a couple of times you see, like, I think it was one time I saw Chris Jericho there, or, it doesn't matter. Or, matter of fact, Kurt Angle. Kurt Angle was another one. He had, drugs and alcohol issues, and, he had to, wake up and realize, like, hey, man, you got a family and everything. You got to change your life around, so he went to rehab and everything. I hope Jeff Hardy, he does the same thing, man. And you know what? Now I think of it, his brother was the same way. Matt Hardy. His brother was the same way. He was the same way, and I don't know if he has changed or he's clean now, but, hey, man, I wish nothing but the best for both of them. And Jeff Hardy, you are arguably one of the greatest wrestlers alive today, and I hope you can somehow realize, like, hey, man, you only got one life, and as us fans, we like you to be healthy and and be clean. You know what I mean? It's at least for yourself. Or if not for yourself, at least for the fans and those who love you. It's a crime shame, man. What these wrestlers go through. You don't know what they go through mentally and physically. I mean, yeah, basketball and football, yeah, it's a physical sport, but those people, they take a couple months off. These people, they don't take off. They take maybe a couple days off, and that's it. The only time they take a couple months off is they're hurt. And once they're hurt, then after that, they have to go through rehab and everything. Then once they're healthy again, then they have to go back on the road. It's not easy, man. And they say truck drivers ain't for everybody. I can definitely say that the wrestling isn't for everybody. Nope. If you watch that wrestling documentary, I think it was called Beyond the Mat. Shows, it was like a WWF it was like a wrestling documentary where they show behind the scenes of what these wrestlers go through. Back then when I believe WCW and WWF and ECW was still around, if I'm not mistaken. But I think it showed more WWF and ECW, and it showed a lot of Terry Funk and Mick Foley. My hats off goes out to them, man. Not just them, not just Jeff Hardy, but all the wrestlers out there, man. Salute to you. Salute to you, man. So, that's my thoughts on it. It's a damn shame, and like I said, those medias out there, they try to protect the cops as they were bad, like they were bad guys. They did a horrible job. They did not do a horrible job. At least I hope that's not what they're disclaiming here, because, saying on the title here, they say 3 officers pulled guns on Jeff Hardy. It made it seem like they were the wrong for doing it. But like I said, Jeff Hardy, record-wise, he has multiple records. He's technically a criminal. So you just never know. You don't know Jeff Hardy, so you don't know what he's gonna do. You know what I mean? So that way, at first you gotta, handle the situation and remain calm, and, if you get pulled over, you just gotta stay calm and not freaked out. And don't be talking shit to the cops and everything else. Like, oh, you arrest me because of this and whatever. It's not gonna do you any good. It's not gonna do you any good. Just obey the law and just, follow as command, and that's it. Like I said, you do what you're told, by the cops or anybody. It's no different as if you get in trouble by your parents. If you're not doing what if you're not doing what your parents ask you to do, what you do, you get grounded, right? I mean, if you don't obey the wall, if you don't obey, I'm gonna say wall. If you don't obey the law, you can go to jail. It's no different. You know, you can go to jail, you can go to prison, which is even worse. Well, I don't know which is worse. Probably both of them is worse, but I would presume it's prison. I mean, I never gone to either one of them, but anyway, that's all I got to say, man. I just had to show this part of the clip just so you guys, I can, share my thoughts on it, and I can watch a little bit of the clips here and there. We can go over it. We can go over the clips. You know what I mean? So. So let me know what you guys think of this situation down below. And if you enjoy my thoughts and my video, you can go ahead and smash that like button, smash that subscribe button, smash that share button. Also, while you're at it, make sure you keep that notification bell on so that way you guys can be updated on any videos that I do, which is pretty much going to be every single day. Alright guys, well, until next time, peace out.